Hi everybody, it's Ian McCleary from the Real Outdoor Experience. It's a cold Saturday, January here in Canada, and I wanted to talk today about shooting the Mossberg Predator. Got it chambered in a 6.5 Creedmoor cartridge. Hornady came up with the Creedmoor cartridge about 10 years ago. I think it was 2007. More for target shooters, military application, and it's really caught fire with the hunting community, and it really is a solid round. Downrange energy is equal to that of a .308. The Mossberg Predator, chambered for the 6.5 Creedmoor, turned out to be just a delight to shoot, actually. The synthetic stock, I find them nice when I'm shooting. It doesn't look quite as nice as a wood stock. It doesn't have that heavy, solid feel that a wood stock does, but I find it absorbs a lot of the recoil. A couple of features that are really cool about the Predator, like the lightning bolt trigger system. As soon as you can feel it clicking off, bang, it's just a touch on the trigger and really help with accuracy. The fluted barrel is also a nice feature as well, because it really helps dispense the heat. You're firing a lot of rounds. Like we just shot about 60 rounds in about an hour. Barrel certainly gets a little bit warm, but it cools off quickly with the fluted system. It is a threaded barrel, so you can add a muzzle brake or a suppressor if it's legal in your state. We put a Vortex Viper scope on this, 4 to 16 power. It's actually a great scope, especially with this type of application, because once we got it zeroed, we were shooting out to 300 yards, and being able to just crank up your elevation, and sometimes you're getting past your zeros, and if you forget how many clicks you've gone, you can just dial it right back to zero. 300 yards is no joke. That's a long distance to be shooting any type of thing. I mean, your optics, even with 4 to 16, gets a little bit hard to actually see your target. For a first time out with a relatively warm barrel, I'm not disappointed with it all. Trying a couple of different grains with the Hornady cartridges. We tried 120, 140, and 100 grains. The gun seemed to like the 120, but by the time we got sighted in, got the scope all ranged in, we were out of the 120 cartridges, so we were shooting cold 140 grain at the 300 yard range. One of the things that I really do like about it is the detachable magazine. Too many center fires, you've got a top feed through the action, and then you can eject through the bottom, but having a detachable magazine just makes so much difference. It is a polycarbonate, which has a bit of a different feel, but it does make it lighter. The overall package, I think, is a pretty good feature. One thing that I did notice is that you do actually have to make sure that the magazine is in there tight, or when you rack the bolt forward, it's not picking up the round, but I think that that's just part of getting used to the gun as well. In order to shoot a gun accurately, it's got to fit, and one of the things that I really like about the Predator is the size of it. I'm not a very big guy, I'm 5'10" in boots. The Predator is a much smaller gun, be a great youth gun, or any shooter with a smaller frame. I think that for somebody Carlin's size, he likes a bigger gun simply because they fit him better. But overall, after shooting in and really playing with the Mossberg Predator, I'm very happy to give that 2 thumbs up. It's a great shooting gun, really like the accuracy. Once we got it dialed in, it was shooting half-inch groups at 100 yards, spreading that out to 5 to 6 inch groups at 300 yards, which I think is fantastic shooting all day long. Neither Carlin or I profess to be championship shooters or anything like that. We're just real guys that want to be able to go out and maybe shoot coyotes. We've got, what are you shooting at 300 yards or more? And if we can get inside, that type of range, I think that that's fantastic shooting all day long. Generally speaking, very, very impressed with the Mossberg Predator. Thanks, everybody. Tune into the Real Outdoor Experience, www.therealoutdoorexperience.com for more gun reviews. Thanks, and as always, keep it real.